everybody, welcome to my channel on this summer's day. Well, in this episode we're going to take a look at a very beginner friendly helicopter. This is an RC helicopter designed for people that have never flown a helicopter before, or maybe you just want something to fly in your backyard, in your house, or with your kids out at a field. This is perfect for it. So this is called the K127 Eagle, and it is a 6-axis gyro helicopter. It does not have collective pitch, so in other words, it will fly very smooth in the air. It won't crash into the ground unless you cause it to, but it will crash slowly because it doesn't go up and down very fast. You'll see in this video. It also has a 16-minute flight time on the included battery, and it has 2 speeds on it, and it's really simple to fly. I've flown this in my house and out my backyard last night, and it was super easy to fly. So let me show it to you. Here it is right here, and this is the included controller. Very simple to use, only you have a 1-button takeoff and land, or you can make it take off yourself and land yourself, and it has one other button on here for speeds, and that's about it. And then you have some trim controls. So simple to use. So let's go fly this and let me show you how it works. Now, the next thing I'm going to mention is ignore the whiteness of my legs, because this is Canada and my legs stay white pretty much all year long. So if it's blinding you, just turn down the screen brightness on your monitor. But let's get back to this here helicopter. This here helicopter is so beginner style that, watch this, the battery slides in the bottom. I don't know if you can see it on the GoPro. The battery slides in the bottom, and watch this. To turn it on, you just push the battery forward. So it's going to click, watch. And here we go. There we go. Now it's on. So it's all set to go. I just have to turn on the radio here and then move the left joystick up and down. And we're ready to fly. So on your controller, you have a little thing here called takeoff and land. I'm going to hit that. Starts up, and it's going to go up. And there's a little bit of wind, so it goes with the wind. I'll just bring it back. And there it is. Look at that. It's sitting right there. If you look over at the tree right behind the helicopter here, you can see it's the wind is causing the leaves to move. I'm just flying this with one hand. It's so easy to fly. So I can go forward, I can go backwards, I can bring it towards me with one hand still, coming back and then backwards and then the other direction. If I use 2 hands, of course, I have full control over it. Well, here, so let me show you with 2 hands. Now I'm going to do some much more fancier stuff. I'm going to change the direction, and I'm going to tilt the nose down to give it some speed and fly it around my backyard. There we go, going by me. Turn around, don't want to go out in the street. It's, like I said, it's a beginner type helicopter, so if you've never flown a helicopter before, you should have no problems with this one. It's very simple to fly. And say it crashed into you or something, it's not going to hurt you, because it's the props on it, they don't spin super fast. It's very light. Now, I will say I was out here flying this in the evening at night, and it was a lot of fun because there's no wind at night. And for 16 minutes is a long time to fly a helicopter like this. So let me just show you, there's 2 speeds in it. So as you get good at going forward and backwards, let me just show you the first speed again. So it's in speed 1 now. So if you want to do stuff like this, see how fast it spins? Not super fast. That's the normal yaw control. Watch when I increase the speed. 2 beeps. Now we'll do the same thing. I'll bring it down a little bit here so you can see it. And same idea. Here we go. Spinning it much faster. So with that faster yaw speed, it just means the prop at the back spins faster, and also the head speed, I believe it's a little bit faster, because watch when I go forward here. I'm going to bring it down and zoom. Full blast. See that? It's got a tilt to it. Bring it back. And stop it. There we are, right there. So if it's super windy, put it in speed 2. If there's no wind, or you have kids using it just learning how to fly, keep it in speed number 1. So it's in speed 2 now. You can do a lot more fun stuff. You can't do flips or anything like that because it's not a 3D helicopter. It's not designed for that, but it is designed to have a heck of a lot of fun at a park flying around. So I thought the last helicopter I reviewed, which was the Eachine E30, was the most beginner helicopter, but this one is smaller in size, less in price. It's only around $50 US for this thing, which is an amazing deal, and it does pretty much the same thing. It's just a very much a beginner helicopter. Let me put it back in the first speed. There we go. So now it's back into beginner speed, and yeah. You can just enjoy this. Oh, and it has a 100-meter range. So if I took it out, let me just bring it back here. I don't have any 100-meter area, but if I did, it would go pretty far. Now let me show you the land function on here. So I have the takeoff and land button right here. So I'm just going to bring it over top. There's no wind down here, so it flies so nice. Bring it over there, and I'm just gonna hit the land button. Here we go. This comes down, and it just hits the ground and lands nicely, and it shuts off. All right, so I'm sure somebody's gonna ask, can I put a camera on this thing and fly it around, you know, for $50? What do you expect? But I'm gonna try it. So I'm gonna put some double-sided tape on the bottom. Now, the last helicopter I stuck a camera on, I put an Insta360 Go 1, which is very small and light. I just checked in my basement, and they're all out of power, so I don't have any. But I do have the Go 2, which is much bigger and heavier. So there's the size of the camera. Let's put it on just double-sided tape here. Nothing exciting. There's gonna be a lot of vibrations. These things are not made for helicopters or anything like that. So just sticking it with double-sided tape. There we go. It's hanging off the bottom. I believe it is recording. I don't know if this has enough power to lift it. Let's try it. Here we go. I lost the camera. Hang on. I put in mode 2, so it's got a bit more head speed. Let's try it now. Let's see if it has enough power to lift it. I'm gonna go full blast. Oh, look at that, I got it up, I got it up. It's nose heavy, but it's flying. There we go, mode 2, I've got it. I don't want to go too high, I'll lose my camera. But there we go, let's bring it down. So it's got to balance itself for the nose being so heavy. It's having difficulty. You'd need a much lighter camera here. There we go, going over me and then down this way. Whoa, into the ground. And it lost the camera. And I lost it. I gotta go to my neighbor's yard, find this helicopter. There it is back there. There it is, right over here. It crashed into all the lumber. All right, let's fly it back. All right, let's see if it still works. No cars coming. There we go, let's take it up and we're gonna fly it back. Fly it back. I'm out here on the street with this thing. Well, it's out here in the wind. It's still going though, no problem. Let's take it around the house. We're gonna go between houses here with the wind is a little weird in here. Let's go this way. And there we go. Still going. Still going, still going. And let's bring it on back. Over here. Let's bring it down and land it. There's land. Got it on the box. Oh, it bounced off the box. There we go. So the next thing I want to show you is what comes in the box. Check this out. All right, super quick Captain Drone unboxing. This would be the box, and if you look at the bottom of the box, you can see the 60-minute flight time barometer, and it has a 6-axis gyro. Here we can see what's inside the box. It's very well protected for shipping. Very shiny new, not a lot of parts on this helicopter, and the parts are, of course, plastic. You're not going to get metal parts for the price. Looking inside, you can see the electronics are very basic, so there's not much that can go wrong with this helicopter. And speaking of basic, here is the remote that comes with the helicopter. It requires 6 AA batteries, not included. You can see on the front, you have a power button, you have your 2 joysticks, and then only 2 buttons on the top portion work. You have the takeoff and land, and then the speed control. The included battery is a 1-cell 400 milliamp hour battery that's going to give you 30 minutes of flight time. The charger is included. You also get an accessory bag with lots of spare parts like the tail rotor, spare props, the gearing system, an Allen key, and a micro Phillips screwdriver. You also get an instruction manual. And finally, the weight of the drone with the battery is 50 grams. Now here I just want to show you a size comparison with the Eachine E130 that I reviewed already and the K127. You can see the K127 is a little bit smaller than the Eachine E130. So final thoughts on this drone. You know, for $50 you can't go wrong, and it comes with 1 battery, 2 batteries, or 3 batteries, your choice. I would get the one with 3 batteries. It doesn't cost a lot, and you'll have a ton of flight time. So if you are a beginner wanting to get into helicopters and you want a helicopter to fly in your house, in your backyard, or in a park, this is a good one to get. Yeah, it's really good. Same as that Eachine E130 I reviewed recently. That's a good one to get as well. So choose between the two, find the one that's good for you, and you'll have a lot of fun. I do have much more pro helicopters that are more pricey coming up in future videos, but I just thought I'd get through some of the beginner helicopters ahead of getting into those, because if you buy these ones, it'll give you the skills to get into the more advanced ones. All right guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you in another review coming up soon. Bye.